video, we will going to take up how to design a Grashof linkage. That is, we can take the design a 4-bar linkage and analyze the three Grashof condition, which is class 1, class 2, and class 3. So to do that, first we'll go for the condition here. So in the case 1, first we'll have shortest link adjacent to the fixed link, which is the shortest link. This is the one which is the shortest link adjacent to the fixed link. This is the fixed link what we are talking about. So here, if you consider by the color, the shortest link is green and remaining other link Q, that is red, remaining one link P, which is yellow, and longest link is L. So you have, this is red, this is green, this is longest link L, this is P, which is remaining link, that is yellow, that is P, and this is Q, which is 70. So now first we're going to consider how to do this model. So first we'll go for fusion screen. Now the first thing what I need to do, I want to go for a pod design. You just click on this and you make this as, select this as hybrid now. You just click on hybrid and you say convert. Once you do that, you will going to get this as hybrid instead of the pod. Now I will go for sketch. Click on this particular sketch. That is the front plane. So you can see here, this is the front. So I'm going to click on this. So the front plane will going to become parallel. Okay. Now once you do that, now I want to create this oblong. That is the smallest link. Which is the smallest link? That is the green. Yes, that is 30. So I will just click on this. So since it is an oblong slot, I will go for a slot. Go to center slot. Select this and you drag this here. And you take this. Go to dimension D, select between these two and give the dimension as 15. Take this entire dimension as 30. Go to the radius dimension as 5. Then go to circle. Draw a circle of diameter 5. Go to one more circle. So go to dimension, select this and create this dimension as 5. So it will go to reduce this. Again go to constraint, say equal, select this circle. See here, this circle should be equal to this circle. So you select this as the first circle and then you select this as the second circle. So both becomes equal. Now I want that circle to be concentric to this semicircle. Similarly, this circle should be concentric to this semicircle. So to do that, I will go for constraint, click on concentric. Select this circle, concentric to this circle. Similarly, select this circle, concentric to this circle. Then go to finish sketch and go to 3D. Now you go to extrude. Select this profile and give the dimension as, so the direction of extrusion is 2, positive. So if you want it in the opposite direction, then I should give -2. But I will go to take along the direction, I will say 2 and enter. It will be a new body only. Or if you want to take new component, but since I've already taken as the single component, so you just take it as a new body and say OK. Once you do that, now I want to create that yes, that is the smallest link of this. So I want to emboss that. I will go for construct, click on offset plane, select this plane now. I will take this dimension as 0.2 and enter. So I have offsetted the plane. Now you can see here, the plane is offset by 0.2 mm from this face. Now I'll go to 3D. Again, go to sketch, click on this sketch. Okay. Now I want to create the text there. I will just go to text, then click on OK. Drag this here. Now I want Times New Roman. The font size is 3. Yes. Type yes, smallest link, and say OK. Then you go to modify, go to move, select this text and take this on the square, and by holding the first button of the mouse you drag it, place it approximately to the center of that oblong slot and then say OK. Once you go to this, go to finish sketch and go to create, click on emboss. Sketch profile is this text, and then face, select, click here on the face, select, and select this particular face. And then the depth of this is 0.2, but so here sometimes you'll get 2 mm. So since the offset is 0.2, so from that 0.2 to this, from that sketch to this face is, I have given the depth as 0.2, so I'm taking it as 0.2 and say OK. Now, if you see that from the right view, you can see there is an embossing of 0.2 mm from here to here. That is from this sketch to this line. So again, I will go back, go to 3D. Now I want to save this drawing. So before that, I want to take this position, which is green color. So I'll go for appearance, type A. This is the shortcut key, and drag this. So here I've already selected this. That is the reason why I'm getting this directly. Initially, you will not going to get this. So let it be, it will be like this. Go to paint, then come down to glossy. In glossy, you select green color. Paint, just click on this. And then you minimize this library and say close. So once you do that, now I will going to save the link. I will just go to save. Click on this under Grashof law because I've already created the folder, that is the project by name Grashof law. And now you save this as link smallest link, yes, okay, and say save. Once you do that, that link S will be stored in this Grashof law project, okay. Once you do that, now we have this link S. Then you need not be stored here. You can store it in some wherever you want in this particular root itself. This can be called as the root. So you have here, you have this. Click on this new project. The moment when you click on this new project name, it will going to appear. Then you give Grashof law. Then you just double click on this. Then you will going to get inside this. You will going to get the Grashof law. Then I have saved this in Grashof law folder. That is the one which we have created. Now I will just exit this. Now I will go for the next link. So which is the next link? I want this one, which is L. That is the largest link. So here the largest link is 80 mm. So I will go for sketch. Now here the part design, you are in the part design, you just click on this. Now come down to hybrid and say convert. Now you are in hybrid design. Now you will go for sketch, click on this front sketch. Now you go to create, go to slot, take center to center slot. So what is the dimension of this? 80 mm. So you come down to take some arbitrary point and drag this and keep it here and take it outside. Then go to dimension. So you take between these two, which is 40, enter. Then from here, this dimension is 80. So the overall dimension is dimension. Select this. You give 80. Then I want this to be the radius 5, type 5 now. Once you do that, now we will go for circle. Select some circle here and you also select some circle here. So go to dimension, T, select this and give the dimension as 5. That is diameter 5 and this is the radius 5. Similarly, go to constraint, equal, select this circle and you select this circle. Both are equal now. Then you go to constraint, go to concentric, select this circle with reference to this semicircle. Similarly, select this circle with reference to this circle. Once you do that, now I will go for finish sketch and go to extrude. Select this profile and give the dimension as 2 mm. That is the thickness of the link. Once you get this, now I will go for offset. Go to offset plane, select this plane, give the dimension as 0.2 mm on this direction. Then you go to sketch, click on this sketch now. So now I will come down to create, go to text, click on OK and take this window. Here type the largest link, it is L, and say the height is 3 mm and say OK. Now once you do that, now you go to modify, go to move, select this sketch, take this by holding on the square, you just bring that approximately to the center by holding the first button of the mouse and click here and say OK. So once you do that, now you go for finish sketch and go to 3D. Now you go for create, go to emboss, select this profile and then go to face, click on this face and the depth is 0.2 and say OK. Now we have this. Now this link has got the color as blue. So I will go for appearance, click on blue by holding on the paint blue, drag this by holding on the first button of the mouse and select it on this link. So now you have the link blue. And now again you go minimize it and say close it. Once you do that, now I want to save this link. Go to save, then click on type link largest one, L. So what is the condition? S plus L is less than or equal to P plus Q. That is the condition for Grashof law. So that is the first condition what we are trying to satisfy. S plus L is less than P plus Q. The shortest link adjacent to the fixed link, what we are trying to do that now. So done. The next thing is, now since we have saved this, I will come out of this. So I will say close. So again, I will go for the next link, which is this yellow. What is that yellow? That is remaining one link, that is P. What is that P? P is 60 mm. So I will go for one more link. So here, go to part design, click on this pencil and then design type. I want to make it as hybrid and say convert. Then I will go for sketch, select the sketch. Then again, repeat the same procedure. So what is that? P is equal to 60 mm. So I will go for create, go to slot, go to center slot, click on this and you click on this and take this. Go to dimension, select this and you select this, give the dimension as 30. And similarly, you select this and give the dimension as 60. Then you give the radius as 5. Enter. Once you do that, now you go to circle. Then similarly, you drag one more circle here. Go to dimension, select this, take the diameter as 5. And then constraint, or you can give the dimension here also. Take the dimension, give it as 5. Both are accepted. So again, go to constraint, go to concentric, select this with reference to this. And similarly, select this circle with reference to this circle. And then go to finish sketch and go to extrude, select this profile and take the dimension as 2. Now, I will go for offset, select this offset and give the dimension as 0.2. Then go to sketch, click on this sketch. So now here, what we have is P. This is the third one. So I will go for create, go to text, okay, click on OK. And now I will bring to the center, take this window and select this. So here the sample text is P. P is equal to 60. So you type capital letter P and say OK. Then again go to modify, click on move, select this and drag this and you keep it here. OK. Click on OK and then go to finish sketch and then go to 3D and similarly go to create, click on emboss, select this as the profile and the face as this and give the distance as 0.2. And now once you do that, now you have the appearance. Take this as yellow. Okay. And say close this uh, and say close. Once you do that, now we will going to have link P. Okay. So that is this P, which is yellow. After that, you have Q, which is red. So now I will go to save. I will say link space P. Okay. Now we have saved the link P. Now that is the third link. Now we want to take the fourth link. So how to do that now? Now we are going to close this now. So again, I will go for part design. Click on this pencil mark. Go to hybrid and click on convert. So then I will go for the fourth one, that is this one, which is red, that is Q is equal to 70. So to do that, I will go for sketch, click on the front plane again, then go to create, go to slot, take the center to center slot, that is from here to here, and give the dimension. Take D, that is type D, that is the dimension between these two. Give the dimension as 35, correct? Because that is the center, which is 70. Now you give the dimension for this, which is 70 mm, half of this. Then go to diameter, the radius is 5. Similarly, go to circle, select this. Similarly, you draw one more circle here. Go to dimension, select this, give it as 5 diameter. Similarly, go to constraint, select equal, select this circle. This circle should be equal to this. So you select this as the first one and you select this as the second one. Then you go to constraint, go to concentric, select this circle with reference to this circle, that is semicircle. Select this concentric, this circle to this semicircle. And once you do that, go to finish sketch and similarly go to extrude, select this one and give the distance as 2 mm. And now once you do that, then you go to the offset plane, select it on this plane, give the dimension as 0.2. Okay, enter. Now you go to create, that is sketch, click on this sketch. Okay, now you come down, that is take the zoom and go to create, go to text, click on OK, and you by holding the window select this. Now you go to the smaller one, that is the last one, which is Q. Okay, so type Q, small letter, that is capital letter Q, again 3 mm. Okay, now you go to go to modify, click on move or copy, select this. Since I want to move, take this square. By holding the first button of the mouse, you drag this and place it wherever you want. And then release the first button of the mouse and say OK. Now you go to finish sketch, go to 3D, go to create, go to emboss. Sketch profile is this text and then faces as this. And the thickness is, depth is 0.2 mm and say OK. Now once you do that, now we will have this as the red one. So I will just go to appearance, take this red and say OK and minimize this library and say close it. Now we want to save this drawing. So you'll go to save. I will say link P plus Q. I will say link. I will say Q. Okay. Enter. So this is how we will be able to create the models. Now we want to make the assembly. So since we want to make the assembly, I will just come out of this first. Let it upload it because everything is saved it in cloud. So it will take some time for the saving. Again, you just close this. Now I want to go for the assembly. So to do that, first I will go for the part design, click on the pencil and you come down to hybrid now and say convert. Now the first thing is I want to See, shortest link adjacent to the fixed link. So fixed link is this one. The shortest link is this one. Okay. Similarly, fixed link is here. The shortest link is here. So either of the two can be done. You need not have to do both. So in that type of mechanism, you will see that it is a crank rocker mechanism, wherein the smallest link will be rotated continuously by 360-degree, whereas this link will be oscillating with respect to this point. Okay, that is swings in either of the directions. Let us see how it will going to do. So to do that, so first I will go for link Q, which is the first link which I want to fix it. So I will just drag the component and place it into the assembly environment. You can see that that is placed here. So ground to parent, yes, you just click on OK. So now this one cannot be moved. Now it is already fixed. How do I know that? You can see there is a sign here which will identify that this link Q is fixed. Once you do that, now we will go to the second one, that is the smallest link. So I will just go to smallest link S, drag this and keep it here. So since we have started every model, every link has been created with reference to the origin. So that is the reason why it goes automatically to this origin. And I will going to try to move this out. Okay. So I will say click on OK. So now here, this uh, this face will go to the back side of this. So I will go for assemble, or you just type, first time I'm going to say click on assemble, click on joint. Now you can see there is a reference here. As I move this reference, you can see select a snap point to the component. I want the center of this. You take the to this center, click on this, and you rotate this by holding the 3D orbit. You rotate it and go to right click and say OK. Select it on this face. Okay. Now it has gone to this and it is rotating now. That is basically because it is in the motion is in revolute. Normally in the initial stage it will be rigid. Okay. Now I want to rotate. Just I will say revolution with reference to that point. So it is preview is rotating. Now I will say OK. Then go to 3 dimension. So now if I see this one, so it will start rotating. You can see there is a link which can be rotated because I given the motion as rotate. This I cannot move because that is already rigid. So once I do that, now it is on the back side. Similarly, I will take the other link, that is Q. Sorry, that is remaining one link, that is P. That is P, which is 60, which is yellow in color. I will just go to yellow, select on this link P, and you drag this and keep it here. So again, you just take it out and keep it outside. Then how are it to be assembled? This backside of this yellow link will be onto the front face of this. So that means I will just rotate this. Again, I will say OK. Go to joint, type J, click on this with reference to this one. Okay. The back side of this to the front of this. Now you can see, since my previous option was revolute, so that is the reason why it is revoluting, and I will say OK. Now you take it out this and you take this out. Okay. The next thing is I want that the blue color, that is P, link P. So now I will go for the link, largest link, what I want now. The largest link is L, that is the one which I want, which is in blue in color. So I will drag this largest link and I will keep it here. So now again I will move this out and say OK. So here I want this blue color, that is the one which is the front face of this, to go to the back side of this. So I will go for a joint, select it on this face, and this face should go to the back side of this. Click on this face. Okay. Select this face. Now it is start rotating it. So again, you click on OK. Go to 3D. Now you can see it is coming here. So I want the back side of that largest link to go to the front of this link. Okay. So to do that, I will just go to rotate. Okay. Go to joint, select this face with reference to this face. Okay. Now it is completed in all aspects. So now I will click on OK. So now the link has been done. So now I will just go to relationships. Okay. Click on joints, go to revolute, right click and click on animate joint relationship. Now you can see that here the the smallest link is rotating by 360-degree, whereas the remaining link, that is the other link, which you can see, that is oscillating with reference to this point. So this is how which will be able to get the movement of the link, that is once the Q, that is the Q which is the remaining other link once it is fixed, that is the link adjacent to the shortest link, which is the shortest link, that is S, which is the one which is the shortest link. Adjacent to the shortest link is Q, which is fixed. So in such a case, and the shortest link rotated by 360-degree, whereas the other link will be oscillating with reference to this particular point. So now I will just disable this. Now you can see that this been rotating by 360-degree, that is the shortest link, and whereas the other link will go into oscillate. This is how we will be able to animate the Grashof mechanism. This is the first condition, whereas what he says is the shortest link adjacent to the fixed link is there. In such a case, we will go to get crank rocker mechanism.